this is the razor with the review of the Spyderco Tenacious in black. This is the knife of a friend of mine. I have the chance to review this because he ruined the edge. I resharpened it shortly, I think a few hours ago, and he had all nicks and dents in it because he tried to pry something out of glass. Overall, the knife is in good shape, except for a little play, but that is his fault. It's a folding knife, not a pry bar. I have to teach him that a knife is for slicing, maybe poking in an emergency self-defense situation. With poking, I mean stabbing. But anyway, this is a 8.5 centimeter full flat ground blade. It's HCR 13 MOV steel. It's made in China, and I don't really care where a blade is made. This Chinese Spyderco factory is pretty good, so I have no complaints about it. The quality control is great. There are even phosphor bronze bushings in this knife, which makes the action very smooth. So I'm content. There is also really good jimping on the blade. Let's talk about that. And the ergonomics overall. The jimping really locks your thumb in, and there is this swell middle for your fingers. This finger goes in this choil, and the back is rounded, and it just fits perfectly into your hand. The ergonomics are great. I mean, at first sight, I thought it was too fat. I mean, if you see it closed, but that's because of the spider hole. But I like the spider hole better than thumb studs because thumb studs get in the way when you try to slice, and the spider hole doesn't. It's just one flat blade. So no complaints about that too. The ergonomics and overall design is great, and the traction is good. I mean, the jimping and medium traction G10. Doing some jimping on the liner lock, so you have better traction on that. The liner is pretty thick. It's just the full thickness of the steel liner goes into the liner lock. Speaking of liners, those are fully skeletonized. Also on this side, now this knife is full of pocket links. He doesn't clean his knives either, but it's not my knife, I'm not cleaning it, only sharpening it. Let's talk about the pocket clip. The pocket clip is Spyderco's standard hourglass pocket clip. It's a very strong, reliable clip. It is 4-way positionable. It is for right and left hand carry, tip up and down. And I would prefer a tip up right side carry. So I can pull it out like this and got it in this nice pink lanyard. Deploy it. Let's move the lanyard out of the way so I can't ruin it. Pull it up and deploy. That would be my preferred, but it came out of the box with a right-handed tip down carry. Now it's an EDC knife, so you don't have to deploy it fast. It doesn't matter, but I would prefer tip up carry. Although this knife is infamous for cutting you. I mean, everyone who has a Spyderco Tenacious has cut himself on it. I mean, you can search for Nathan Fancy's video Tenacious Cut. He reached into his fanny pack, which had been, he wasn't wearing it, and it was in the bag, and he reached in the bag in his fanny pack, and I was like this, and he cut himself on it. It was a pretty bad cut. It was on his left hand and on the thumb area here. This proves these knives can become very sharp. It's your third in MOV, takes a great edge.